into that chest. If you'd rather march in place or take it to high knees a little bit quicker, you can do that too, whatever feels better. Let me make sure that's, so you can see me. Going for those high knees, nice and high. So we got about 30 seconds here, about 15 more seconds, and then we're gonna go into some walkout. So we'll start at the back of our mat, walk it up to a high plank, and then back up in 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start at the back of your mat, walk it out to that high plank, fold the body in half, bend the knees if you need to, walk the hands to the feet, and then back up. And again, we'll be here for about 30 seconds, then we're gonna go into some butt kicks. We'll come back to these, and then one more transition. All right, so dropping the chin to the chest, folding the body in half, starting to wake up the upper body. We're gonna go into butt kicks in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and butt kicks. So bringing those heels to the seat. All right, opening up our quads, opening up our thighs, traveling around if you want, or staying right where you are. We will focus on certain blocks today, so kind of like an upper body focused chunk, lower body, core, all of it will of course have cardio in it, but when we're in something and you're like, oh, I don't know if I can keep this up, remember it's just for that 4-minute round, and then it'll be done. And a lot of these moves you have seen before, some are a little fancier that we've done earlier, and we'll add them in. Walkouts in 5, 4, back of the mat in 3, 2, 1. Start at the back of that mat. Walk it out, find that plank. Fold the body in half. And back up. Let's go for 1 or 2 more, and then we're gonna just jog in place or jump rope, whichever feels better. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up, you can jog in place or jump rope, whatever feels better. All right, so just keep that heart rate up. Moving a little bit, all right. Last one, we're gonna finish with a 1-minute plank hold, all right. It can be on straight arms, it can be on your forearms, wherever you wanna be. You're gonna walk it out in 10, then into that high plank in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, walk it out. Find your plank. Straight arms, on the knees, right wherever you wanna be. You are here for 1 full minute. Breathe in through that nose, out through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. Right, scoop the abs up and in, pulling them towards your spine. Right, if you're on your toes, your heels are pressing back. If you're on your knees, the abs pull up and in, the hips are shifting back, but they're not moving back. They're just imagining that shift. 30 more seconds, right? Breathing air through a straw. Sips of air in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, finding your strongest, longest line here for 20 more seconds. All right, really tuck the tailbone. So you imagine getting that gentle poke to the belly button, right? Helps us tuck that tailbone up and in, shoulders away from the ears, heels press back, belly button pulls up and in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Child's pose, knees down, seat back. So for our moves in the middle of everything today, we're gonna do that T rotation. All right, so you're gonna have 6 of those, well, 3 total. All right, you can be on your knees, you rotate 1, 2, and so forth 6 times, or hover on the knees, we rotate 1, 2, 6, total of 6. All right, if you need more time to recover, you can completely go for 4 versus 6, but let's just stay at an even number so you keep hitting the opposite side to help you recover and get that balanced out. So first block, we're gonna go plank to crunch back. On your knees, you're holding the plank, you're crunching back, and then coming forward on your toes, same thing. We're crunching back and then coming forward. An isolated sumo squat and punches, burpees, cobras. Walk the fingers out in front of us, tap the elbows down and up, all right? right? So we're gonna get into that plank to crunch back in 10. In 5, 4, find your plank, straight arms on the knees or the toes in 3, 2, plank. From here, seat shifts back over the heels and then forward. Inhale, exhale, launch forward. Inhale, exhale, launch forward. Shifting the seat back and forward, waking up the core for what's coming. Right, so this is a little bit more core focused right here, right? Your head is an extension of the spine. It's nice and long, right? Keep your gaze to the front of your fingertips, the front of your mat. Stay with us here. We're gonna do 18 more seconds. So nothing fancy in this set, nothing you haven't seen before. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's make our way to standing. Let's take that sumo position. So feet go nice and wide, isolate and hold. Let's sink low, roll the shoulders back and punch, punch, punch. Nice strong punches here. Let's go, let's go. So get the heart rate up a little bit, right? If you wanted to grab some cans, some weights, you could do that, but it's a quick transition, so you don't need them, right? Still getting that body into play. When we do it the second time through, if you're like, ooh, that was way too easy, I want more, you grab something heavier, right? Otherwise, we got 3 sets of 10, go 10, go 9, sink lower, go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, second set for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last set, go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, shake it out, burpees. This is where you're getting the heart rate up. You know you can have the push-up on the bottom, the jump on the top, or you know the options for support. You walk it out. Let's go in 3, 2, burpee it out. I want you to drop the chest all the way down to the ground, whether you're hand releasing or push-ups. Now I do promise there's a lot coming in your shoulders in the next round, right? So this is kind of a shoulder prep round. So maybe don't add the push-up. Maybe just hand release on the bottom. But if you want the push-up, you pick, right? Your decision, your fate. But a lot of shoulders today. So I like to give you that heads up. Right, 15 seconds, come on. Keep with it, this is your section to get the heart rate up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's all meet on our knees in tabletop. Option 1, keep the hips stacked over the knees. Option 2, shift the hips forward, walk the hands out in front. Cobras, tap and lift. Inhale and exhale. So the elbows tap the earth and then we lift back up. It's all through our triceps. Core is engaged. Right? Breathing in and out. Nice work, you guys. Nice job. If you need a little more support, one arm at a time. Or shift the seat back. Right? The hips stay right over the knees. If you want the challenge though, hips in front of the knees. Breathe in and out. Right, heart rate gets a little sneaky up here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come into that tabletop. Now option, tuck your toes, lift your knees, and then T, rotation. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Take that breather. Once you hit your 6th one, roll those wrists down. Sip of water, whatever that body needs. We go right back into those planks and crunch backs right from the top in about 14 seconds. All right, so just shaking it out, seeing how we felt for the punches. Did you want some weights? Do you want to be on your forearms? Do you want to be on your knees, on your toes? Where do you want to go? In 3, 2, plank and crunch back. Last night we watched that new Adam Sandler movie because it's all filmed where we live, and it was pretty, not that great of a movie, but it was really cool to see all of Salem and Marblehead and all the spots we had seen being filmed. So pretty funny to see things like your ice cream store, your grocery store and stuff. But The movie was just like all his other movies. Very straightforward. There's a girl, the guy gets the girl. A little slapstick humor. Crunching back and forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. We got those sumo punches. So that one should start to ignite your quads a little bit too, right? Start to fire them up. Sink low. Let's go. Now, right, this is the one. If you felt like you needed more, you give it more. If you feel like you can sink lower, you sink lower, right? If you want to double up and punch, 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 you can, right? You kind of pick. This is kind of like your freewheeling, right? If you want uppercut, flip the palms to the sky, or you want to cross, you can do that, right? Or you can just jab it out. You pick what's going to help release a little bit of energy, right? Build that internal fire up a little bit. Let's go. We got 2 sets of 10. Sink low. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Take it 10. Take it 9. And 8. We go for 7. Sink lower. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Shake it out. Burpees on deck. So I promise there's not a ton of burpees today. So whatever you're thinking you want to do, you want to add the jump, you want to walk it back, you want to hand release, or you want to push up, add it in now, right? Don't hesitate. We don't get this time back. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right. So I promise there's not a ton. I'm looking to see if there's even a second set, and there isn't. I don't think. And if you guys thought I was amazing and just like memorized all this, I have to have my chicken scratch notes in front of me. So otherwise, we'd just be like burping non-stop. We just go and go. 22 seconds, come on. How many more can you get in? Can you get 3? Can you get 2? Can you get 4? What can you do right here? Right, rev that metabolic rate. Let's go. Let's not give up on ourselves. We're in it together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Heart rate gets up nice and high there, right? So option 1, hips right over the knees. Option 2, shift forward. 3, 2, cobra. Exhale to lift. Now make sure to breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. So when we exhale the air, right, we scoop the abdominals up and in without having to think about it. Because if there's no air, everything's getting that pulling up and in motion. We got about 18 seconds, you guys. I know. Now my triceps are like, woo! Stay with us. I promise there's nothing fancy today, but I didn't promise it was going to be easy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find that hovering bear or that T rotation for 1. Try to bring the knees to a hover each time. 2, right? Really engage the quads and the core. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Woo, come back through center. We're going to go through those one-sided push-ups. So you're going to lay on your side. Whatever your bottom arm is, I want you to take that. So I'm laying on my right side. That's going to be my right arm. I'm going to wrap it around my chest, and then I'm going to lower and lift with that one-sided push-up. Then we're going to come into plank climbers. You know these ones, the plank, palms to elbows, right? Start on our palms. We climb it up or down to our elbows. Triangle push-ups. We make the triangle. We lower and lift, and then we're coming into shoulder taps and plank jacks, all right? So we step out with the left and tap with the right, step out with the right and tap with the left. So opposite hand, opposite shoulder, or you add them all together. I'll guide you through that when we get there. But let's start with our one-sided push-up in 5. So I'm going to start on my right side in 4. I'm going to take my right fingers, wrap them around the up and over. 3, 2, down and up. Right, inhale, exhale. So I'm down on my side, right, I'm lowering and lifting. So you can go for your triceps and tap the elbow, or you can keep the elbow out to the side and lower and lift here. Down and up for the push-up, right? You just kind of pick what feels kinetically better for you. Woo. So my traps feel like they're on fire, so I'm going more of the push-up, keeping my elbow a little wide. One armed push-up, lowering and lifting. We got about 18 seconds here. Down and up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come right through center. You might feel wobbly on that side. Try to lead with the opposite side. On your toes or your knees in 3, 2. Climb it down, down, up, up. Now this one you might want to roll your mat up a little bit. All right. I know. Remember I said there was a big shoulder chunk? This is it. You're like, yeah, we got it. We're in it. In it to win it. All right, 25 seconds in. How we doing? How we feeling? Maybe let's balance that body out. Try to lead with the opposite side. So that arm you did the push-ups with, bringing it back into play. It might feel really wonkety. All right, that's okay. Stay with it. Belly button up and into spine. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So for these triangle push-ups, I'm going to stay on my knees the whole time because we're working the triceps. So the narrower, the more perfect your triangle is, the harder it's going to be. The wider, the more supportive. We are hitting the triceps here. 3, 2, 1. Inhale as you lower, exhale to lift. Down and up. Try to keep thinking about the elbows firing back. So push-ups are full body work, right? They don't just work the shoulders, the chest, and the arms. The core is engaged, all right? Your hips are sent back. So you're using your full body here for 10, 9, down or up. Take it 8, down or up. Go 7, inhale, exhale to lift. Go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's find our plank. So option here is to step and tap. So as you step out with one side, the opposite fingers come up and tap your shoulder. So let's start it together nice and slow. Step out with your left and tap your right fingers to your left shoulder. Step back to center. Step out to the right, left fingers right shoulder, right? And then add a little speed if you want. Now if you want more, jump. Right, both feet same time. It's still just alternating the hands. All right, keep the seat down. Shoulder taps and plank jacks. Right, sounds like some fun movie we're gonna watch. Instead of annihilating our shoulders and our core, now we're adding the legs in. Right. If you want to take one part out, take it out, but stay with us if you can. All right, let's go. Take it 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop to your knees. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, rotate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nice work. Catch some water, your breath. Breathe. We got about 18 seconds and we're laying down on our left side. So again, that left arm's gonna wrap up and around, right? That's gonna be our bottom arm. Option to go down and up like that cobra, hit the tricep, or focus on the push-up. Right, let's lay it out, wrap that hand. Let's go down and up. Inhale and exhale. Wrap that bottom hand around. This one I know, it sticks. Stay with me though, because you already did it on one side. So you're like, okay, I know I can do this, right? And if you want to alternate, you want to go triceps down and up, right? Or you want to take it to the push-up. I honestly feel like one of these is not easier than the other. They both are just really hard. And it's funny because you do the first two and you're like, psh, easy, right? Inhale and exhale. Stay with it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plank climbers. Now start with the opposite lead arm this time. Right, give that arm a little bit of a reprieve. In 5, 4, 3, 2, down, down, up, up. This is where we get the heart rate back up again. All right, the core is engaged. The belly button's pulling up and in. And we're breathing. So good, so strong. All right. Now I know we have a lot down on our wrists today, a lot in the upper body. That's okay though. We can do it. Stronger together. 25 in, 25 to go. Maybe let's switch that lead arm, balance that body out. So good, you guys. Try to plant that palm right where the elbow just was, right? Try to keep the hips nice and square for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop to the knees. We got those triangle push-ups. All right, thinking about the backs of our arms. Whew. Shoulders on fire for anybody else? Mine are like gonna be annihilated after this. Make that bigger triangle for more support in 3, 2, belly button up and in. Inhale and exhale. Down and up. We are going to engage the glutes, the core a little more, the legs. You guys, so good. 20 seconds. Exhale as you lift. Sometimes I feel like in HIIT workouts we focus so much on the jumping and the moving that we don't get to isolate the upper body or the core. That's why we're doing that today. 3, 2, 1. We're going to find our plank jack. Remember, opposite fingers tap. So I'm going to tap my right fingers to my left shoulder and step out with my left foot. In 5, 4, 3, 2, step. Now remember, if you want to add the plank jack, just go. You know what you're doing. You don't need me to guide you. You've already done it. You want a little more support, drop to your knees. Just tap your fingertips to your shoulders. Stay on your arms and just walk your legs out. 25 in. How we doing, you guys? Stay with it. See if you can drop those hips in line with your shoulders, right? So no Everest booty. I know we're tempted to do that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, second set, 10, 9, last set, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop to the knees. Whew, tuck the toes, lift the knees if you want. Bear rotation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we are off those wrists for a quick second. All right, so grab some water. I'm going to show you what's coming up. We got that butterfly crunch and a bridge. So soles of our feet come together, knees splay to the sides. Hands can go behind the head or to the sides, all right, or across your body. We're going to crunch up, down, and then bridge the seat up and down. 1 crunch, 1 bridge. So working the low abdominals and the glutes. We're going to come up into our high plank, and we're going to go with lateral mountain climbers here. So both feet start in the middle. Let's step the right one out, and then go left, right, and left, right, and left. So the legs, the outside leg stays straight, inside leg can bend. Lateral mountain climbers. If you'd rather come up and do high knees or butt kicks, totally, totally fine. We're going to stay on our back. We're going to go 1 reverse crunch. So 1 hip lift and 1 leg lower. So lift, and then inhale, exhale. Lift, opposite leg down and up. If you want more, you lift both legs same time, down and up. 3rd and or 4th and final move, come down into your side plank. Option to stay down on the bottom knee, but lift the top hip, knee to elbow, oblique work in and out. All right, take a breather. Soles of our feet together. In 5, 4, 1 crunch, 1 hip bridge. In 3, 2, crunch up, and then lift those hips. So take this moment to start to wake up your core, all right? So again, nothing fancy, nothing you haven't seen before today. But we're just working on those building blocks. Legs will feel nice and fresh going into the weekend. Shoulders will feel like we can't shampoo our hair, right? We got 2 sets of 10, about 20 seconds. Try to keep the chin off the chest in the crunch so we can fill our lungs with oxygen. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go for those lateral plank, lateral mountain climbers. All right, so I'm just gonna ask that you don't go to regular mountain climbers because that does appear in your 4th and final block today. All right, so let's start with the left leg out. You can bend the right, the middle leg, and then let's switch. So same thing as we run the legs in, we're swinging them out to the side. Lateral, plank runs, lateral, mountain climbers. I know, you're like, this is just more shoulder work, right? Yes. Keep those booties down, 25 seconds in, 25 to go, switch, 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 switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 seconds, set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, final set, go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, sweat pouring. Leg lifts and reverse crunch. Remember, you can do both legs at the same time for the leg lifts or one at a time. Reverse crunch, knees can be bent 2, 3, 2, little lift. I'm gonna go the one leg at a time because I know I need that little bit of support. Inhale, exhale to lift. Breathing in and out. We got about 25 seconds, you guys. We're gonna roll onto our side, little side plank, little oblique action. So we're getting the lower abdominals. And then with the leg lifts, think about keeping the space very minimal, very limited from your back to your spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in. Roll onto your side. I'm gonna roll onto my left side. You can roll onto whichever side you'd like. I'm gonna plant my left knee, lift my bottom hip, hips press forward. Same knee, same elbow. Beautiful, so really lifting that bottom hip up, pressing that bottom forearm into the earth, into the mat. You guys got it nice. Whew. A lot of core today, a lot of upper body. 20 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. This is where my leg starts to burn too. 3, 2, and 1. Come right through center. Don't even hesitate. Hover the knees. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew, water. Towel, we got about 20 seconds to shake it out. Whew. Breathe. We're gonna be back on our backs. We got that butterfly crunch and that butterfly bridge on deck. Whew. You guys are flying through this. Nice, nice work. Butterfly bridge and a butterfly crunch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. All right, nice stretch of the hips. All right, they deserve that. Hold a lot of tension in our hips, in our necks, ankles, and wrists. So anytime we can take a moment to strengthen and stretch, why not, right? We got about 20 seconds, you guys. Then we come into those lateral mountain climbers. A little funky for the brain, but if you guys did the plank jacks and the shoulder taps, you can definitely do these lateral mountain climbers in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees in. Whew. Come up into that tabletop. Let's take one leg out to the side. In 3, 2, 1. Out to the side and switch. Switch. So it's kind of like a little pendulum, right? A little dance. That foot lands right in the middle each time. So if I drew a line right between my hands, straight back to my tailbone or the wall behind me, that's where my foot would be landing, right in the center, same spot, same spot. Right, keep the weight shifted over the shoulders, over the elbows, over the wrists, 25 in. Right, if you feel good and you want to pick it up, if you feel good and you want to slow it down, right, you do you, 15 seconds. Come on, come on. This is what we hit play for right here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. My shoulders are toast. Let's go. One hip lift. Whew. One leg lift. Let's go. Reverse crunch in 3, 2, and then lower and lift. You guys, absolutely crushing this. Something I don't recommend is what I just did. I blew air out while I was trying to exhale. And of course there were little droplets on it. And it went straight up in the air and then straight back down into my eyes. The perks of working out at home. At least I know it was my own droplets of spit, right? Lift and lower. Down and up. Come on, 10, 9, side plank in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in. Rock up to seated, up to standing. Let's come down on the right forearm or your opposite side. Right bottom knee goes down. Press the forearm in. You guys got it. Little oblique work here. Now the supporting thigh, that quad is working, right? Because it's holding our body up. So if you're like, I get the trembles in my leg afterwards, totally normal. Especially if you're doing those bear hold T rotations on your toes, right? With that little knee hover, your quads will feel a little shredded from this. We got it, about 14 seconds. So good, you guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your bear. Hold here. Lift the knees if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Woo! Shake it out. Water, towel. Now these ones are all straightforward. All you ones you know. We're going high knees just like the warm up. We flip onto our back. Hold onto your thighs. Toe reaches, or take the hands off the thighs. Reach up to the toes. Mountain climbers, and then we finish with a leg lifts. So breaking apart everything we did. You got about another 30 seconds, so catch your breath. Shake it out. 4 moves that you know very, very well. You have one more set of those bear holds with the T rotation, so only 6 more of those. The final set, you're just gonna hold that bear plank with that hover. We got 15 seconds, and then we go right into our high knees. If for some reason you don't wanna do high knees, butt kicks are cool. Jump rope, jog in place, whatever you want. But if you wanna join us, let's go to high knees or march in place, butt kicks, jog in place, whatever you need. 3, 2, high knees. Right, just like where we started class. All right, bring them up, bring them up. We got it. You guys, you have less than 8 minutes of work left today. You've done so well. Shake those arms down. You're like, whew, okay. Very happy to be up at high knees. All right, so let's make it count. Lift those knees up. Right, lift them up. Try to have the knees come up as high as your hips, right? Try for something different, right? Grab them up, 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 up. Keep going. We've got 20 seconds, 2 sets of 10. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, second set right here, last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, shake it out. We're gonna go to toe reaches, flip over on your back. Legs can bend or go straight to 90 degrees. Dive your hands between your quads. Lift your shoulder blades up. 3, 2, crunch. Or reach your hands if you want. If none of this feels good, feet firmly plant and crunch from there, right? You pick what's gonna work for you, right? Maybe you wanna crunch in reverse tabletop. Maybe your feet wanna stay down. Maybe you wanna reach opposite fingers, opposite toes. For this, I like to always bring my fingertips behind my ears so that I'm really adding that hold in the reach. Again, don't have to do anything. You don't want 10, 9, but you gotta stay moving with this. 8, 7, that's the only requirement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers. Remember, you can take this slow and controlled, or you can go as fast as you would like, driving the knees into the chest. 1, 2, 1, 2, or you take it slow in 3, 2, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, in and out, go 1, 2, 1, 2, switch, switch, switch. Now options for support, step, step. Always keep one foot on the ground, right? Or slow it down and float that foot, all right? Let's go, 20 seconds in. You guys, you got this, come on. In and out, take it 1, 2, 1, 2, it's in and out. Breathe, breathe, yes you can, yes you will, you're there. You got 2 sets of 10 for 10. Go 9, go 8, this is your 7. 6, go 5, this is 4. Go 3, go 2, second set right here. Last 10 counts, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo, flip it over. Lower down onto that back, leg lifts. Now option here, you can stay on one side, lower and lift, lower and lift. You can alternate the legs or both legs same time, right? Inhale, exhale, go. Down and up. Inhale as you lower, exhale to lift. Down and up. So more supportive to always keep one foot on the ground, more challenging to keep both legs in the air and alternate. For this challenge, both legs at the same time. The big goal is not to go to the most challenging, it's to keep the connection of the spine and the core, right? So if we slide our hand underneath our back, there's no space. If there's a ton of space, I want you to go down a level. If there's no space and you're like, poof, I can do this easy here, I want you to go up a level. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, down and up. Hug that knee into your chest. Take a little rock. Sometimes that fires up those hip flexors. If you were doing alternating sides, just take it on both sides. You have your last bear to T in 3, 2, 1. Hover those knees. Remember, we don't do this again. Beautiful job. Bring it on up. We go into our high knees in about 10 seconds here. Last 4 minutes of work today. All right. We bring to high knees in 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it up. Let's go. High knees. Come on. We got 4 minutes of work left. All right. I always know it's a good workout when I've had to fix my ponytail like 18 times. Or it's time for a new hair elastic. One or the other. All right. Bring them up. Let's go. Keep driving those knees up, up, up. Now think about bringing the knees even higher than your hips. Right, bring your knees to your belly button up. Bring them up, bring them up. Right, if you need to go to butt kicks, here you go. If not, you got 20 seconds. Come on, you know what's on deck. It's nothing bad, nothing you haven't done. This brings us to our finish line. We got 10 seconds right here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, higher, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo! Shake it out. Let's go to our toe reaches. Less than 3 minutes. And that also includes 30 seconds rest. All right? 3, 2, toe reaches. Now remember, hold on to the thighs if you want. Take it to a crunch if you rather. You pick. All right? You worked this hard. We didn't just work this hard just to make it here. and then feel cruddy about ourselves. We worked this hard to get here feeling like the strongest version of ourselves today. So go to the position that's going to help you feel that way. 20 seconds. Really reach up and add the hold. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in, rock up to seated, spin it over, mountain climbers. This time, remember, you could go back to high knees, you could march in place, you can float one leg in 3, 2, mountain climbers. So you pick, do you want cardio and you go quick? Do you want to really focus on your abdominals? Do you want to focus on your obliques? Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Line of integrity, right? Line of honesty. In the middle, you got to crisscross it. Or you want to stay front and center. You pick, because you only have 25 seconds. That's it, right? That means you got less than 20 chances to make up your mind how you can commit to yourself today. The last 18 seconds, I want everyone to go all out. Go to your max for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Final set, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Come on. 5. Come on, we're there. 4. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Flip it over. Leg lifts. Final one. Whew. Lift that opposite leg up or both legs. Inhale. Exhale. Sometimes I like to place my hands on my belly to really feel that connection. No space between the back and the mat. We got about 25 more seconds here, slow and controlled. Beautiful. If you guys are going for the 2 legs at once, amazing. Awesome, awesome job. If you're staying with me, alternating those legs or keeping one firmly planted, amazing job. Stay with where you are now. Use your breath. Let the oxygen help you for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hug the knee into your chest, little circle right here, little circle the opposite way. Hug those knees in, roll up to seated, spin it around, find your bear, hold in 3, 2, lift the knees, squeeze the abdominals up and in, hold right here. Palms pressed down, belly button pulling up and into the spine. Knees are just hovering, 2 sets of 10. Breathe. Yes, you can. In through the nose, out through the mouth, coming into our second set in 3, 2, last 10. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, child's pose, knees wide, seat back, right arm up, thread it through, drop the shoulder. So much shoulder work today. Ooh, big inhale, big exhale, big inhale, and a big exhale. Come through center, opposite side, left arm, reach it up, thread it through, drop the shoulder, breathe in, and out, big inhale, big exhale. One more big inhale and exhale. Come into tabletop. Spin those fingertips to face you so we stretch the backs of the arms. Fingertips fan in towards us. Stretching the backs of those arms. Neck is nice and long. Gazing to the front of your mat for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Face those fingertips away. Tuck the toes. Lift the knees. Pike the hips up. Walk the hands back to the feet. Hang like a rag doll. This time, interlock your fingers behind your spine. Let's bend your right knee and drop your right shoulder. Gaze over your left shoulder, and your left leg is straight for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, opposite side. Drop the shoulder. Come up through center, slowly interlocking those hands. Press the palms away from you. Roll the shoulders back. Take a big inhale here. Big exhale. One more big inhale and an exhale. Release those shoulders. Few big rolls back for 3, 2, 1. Roll those shoulders forward for 3, 2, 1. One final cross body stretch. Drop that shoulder. Take that stretch across your body. And then take it on the opposite side. Balance that body out. A lot of upper body, a lot of core, so that's why we're stretching it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and give yourself a round of applause. Excellent, excellent job.